Welcome to the Isle of Skye, one of the most beautiful islands in Scotland. The Isle of Skye is famous for its scenery and landscapes. It is home to some of the most iconic places in Scotland, and it is one of the most popular destinations in the UK. And after visiting the island, I can see why. Skye is the fourth most populated island in Scotland. Tourism, agriculture, fishing and forestry are the major economic activities of the residents. Whether you want to visit the Isle of Skye for a few days or stay here longer, you can always find something fun and interesting to do and places to visit. In this video, I'm going to share the top places you must visit on the Isle of Skye to enjoy its mountain range and dramatic coastlines. Portree is the largest settlement on the island, and it is considered the capital of the Isle of Skye. It is famous for its beautiful natural harbour lined with colourful houses. I guess this could be a great spot for photography. There are plenty of shops, restaurants, bars and hotels around Portree, which means many tourists choose Portree as their base to explore the island. Keep in mind that Portree is the most popular town on the Isle of Skye, and to find decent and affordable accommodation, you need to book weeks in advance. Probably the old Man of Storr is the most iconic and definitely the busiest place on the island. So, if you want to avoid the crowds, it's better to get here early in the morning. Only a short drive from Portree, you can find the car park where you can start the walk. It will take less than an hour to reach the foot of the old man. Of course, this is the case if you don't stop often for taking photos.
We now got to the top and the clouds cleared out a little bit so we can actually see, and there's a different scenery in every direction and they all look amazing.
To go back, you need to take the same route, and obviously going down is always easier and faster. Lealt is one of the most beautiful falls in the UK, and it is located just 13 miles north of Portree. A short and easy walk leads you to the viewpoint, where you can see the Lealt waterfall finding its way through a dense forest gorge. From here, we have a viewpoint of the waterfall, and also still we can see the old Man of Storr. Quiraing is one of the most photographed landscapes in Scotland. To get to the car park, you need to drive on a windy and narrow road, but it is worth the drive. From the car park, you will have a fantastic view of the surrounding landscapes. But you don't need to stop here. The Quiraing walk is a loop and covers 4.5 miles. The walk is not difficult, but it's better to have hiking boots since some parts of the path can be slippery. Fairy pools are a collection of pools and waterfalls that create a stunning scenery. We need to cross the river, and I was reading around if it's raining really hard, crossing the river around here will be challenging, but right now it seems fine. This is another popular destination on the Isle of Skye, and the walk along the stream is easy and suitable for all ages and fitness levels. The pools are a popular place for wide swimmers, and if you don't mind the frigid waters, take your swimsuit and give it a try. No trip to Scotland is complete without a visit to a castle. The most popular castle on the Isle of Skye is Dunvegan Castle, which is located on a rocky outcrop of the shore of Loch Dunvegan.
And we had two choices for the tickets. We could get the ticket for the castle and the garden, or only the garden. And yeah, it was only £2 difference, so we got the one for both, so we can also have a look inside. And it was £14 each, so 28 for the two of us. They also had like a seal strip where you can actually go with a boat and get a view of the castle from the water, and also see some seals apparently. But unfortunately that one is sold out for today, so we cannot do that one. But we'll have a look at the castle from the garden.
This medieval castle is the oldest continuously inhabited castle in Scotland. The castle is surrounded by 5 acres of tree-formal gardens, where you can see exotic plants, flowers and waterfalls. On the most westerly point on the Isle of Skye, you will find Neist Point, which is one of the most famous lighthouses in Scotland, offering dramatic views of surrounding cliffs. The point is also known as the best place on the island to see whales, dolphins and bask in sharks. The walk from the car park to the lighthouse is around 1.4 miles. You can visit Dunvegan Castle and then end your day here at Neist Point, since it is just a short drive away. If you're lucky, you might be awarded with a beautiful sunset. The Broadest Point is another great spot for hiking and enjoying some of the stunning views on the Isle of Skye. The Broadest Point is a hidden gem, and not many tourists know about this place. While on the other parts of Isle of Skye it's hard to enjoy the beauty spots on the island alone, at Broadest Point we find ourselves on our own with some sheep in nature. To reach the viewpoint, you need to walk around 2 miles. The walk is not suitable for everyone, since some parts can be pretty steep. Here you might be able to see some seals and whales. Elgol is another hidden gem and is located on the southwest coast of the Isle of Skye. This Scottish village is a great place for those who want to get away from touristy places and are looking for relaxing and unwinding. We went to Elgol mainly to see the Highland cows, since here is one of the best places in Scotland to see them roaming around freely.
We started chatting with the local, and actually there is a massive bull next to them. She was suggesting us to avoid getting close to them because they are unpredictable, and sometimes they can be friendly and sometimes they can actually kill you. I mean, they can hit you and kill you. And she was explaining the cows actually sit on people, and this is how they kill people, and I don't want to be killed or even hurt. That's why I keep my distance.
Just a short drive from the Broadest Point, you will find Kilt Rock and Lealt Falls. You can simply park in the car park and walk for a few minutes to the viewpoint. This place is too touristy, and due to its easy access, it can get very crowded. It is good to have a short stop here and look at the waterfalls striking down the 55-meter cliffs. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comments if you have any more tips and advice for other travelers. Same as always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.